Warning: this Let's Play may contain discussions including, but not limited to, sexual references, drug use, and violence. It will certainly contain vulgar language and radical lunatic left-wing discussions. It is not intended for younger audiences. Okay, welcome back everybody to the Storm of the Game Design Lexicon. We were playing Cultist Simulator, trying to get our romance achievements here. Like I said, we still have more than half of them to go, I guess. So let's... what were we doing? So we are currently waiting for our tentative evidence to go away so we can try and kill our boss again. And while we're doing that, we're currently getting our books and making sure that we get all of our recruits going. We're also diving in the Mantis so we can get some more occult scraps. The occult scraps will help us find our locations that we'll need to explore once we get our guys our gang going. How much money do we have? Not enough. Okay, so we're probably going to let Moreland's lapse. Now we got all our languages. Great. Great, so I can start translating everything. That's good. Okay. More. We still don't have a fucking edge aspect. Are you kidding me? Let's do our languages here. Feel like it misses its audience. The entire point of the game is to not know what you're doing, try things, figure it out, and finally win. But after you've done that once or twice, you've already done that. There's nothing new to learn, just motions to go through. The DLCs don't meaningfully change enough. Oh, the one alternate one that it does gives you a little bit more of that, but you're right. You're right. I guess the big thing is like I was saying earlier, there's so many fidgety bits in the game that if you step away from it for just a moment, like I'd put it down for a little while after getting 55% of the achievements, and then came back to it, and all of a sudden it's just another fucking mystery. I have to go back through the Wikipedia and refresh myself on all the bullshit that I had learned last go round, right? Most of it anyway. But you're right. You're right. It's nothing more. Once you actually know what the processes are, it's nothing more than just a fidget game, right? You're literally just going through the motions to get certain things done, and the process becomes the same. The only reason why I'm still going through that is to get the different end games, right? Once I get all the different end games, I'm done. There's really no reason to play it anymore, right? Because all I'm doing is going through all those same motions again, and getting everything that I've already gotten. So, yeah. No, you're 100% right, man. Damn it. Another bum trip to the Mantis. How are we doing on no fascination? Yeah, let's go ahead and pop another one. Yeah, I really want to play Book of Hours. It's on sale for like half price right now, and I was thinking about pulling it down because I do have some spare money, which is unusual because normally I don't. Yeah, I do really want to play it, but I have a problem when I'm as short on funds as I am now. It takes me a lot of a decision to actually spend it on a game, right? But from what I understand, Book of Hours is like a totally different game. And the only reason why I'd want to buy something like that anyway is to play it on stream, and I don't really have the time, honestly. The 3 days that I do of streaming, the full 12 hours that I do of streaming every week kind of occupies me. And if I'm exhausted like I am this week, I rarely want to stream more than that. Yeah, the Apostle Run, that's right. Yeah, every time I start an Apostle Run, Yeah, good. Don't. Yeah, thanks for not spoiling it. It baffles me. I don't even know what to do. It's so different. It goes back to being just a standard run, yeah. Just with little differences, and you know they added the same thing with the dancer and the priest. It basically just throws a few twists into the main game, right? The apostle kind of stretches that all the way to its limits, but like you said, it still ends up being a fidget game in the end once you get used to everything. And that's fine. That's fine. It occupies my mind. It occupies my fingers. But it does kind of kill the replay value once you, and again, like I'm doing right now, you have to make a certain set of goals for yourself, like the achievements. More before it lets you in. Yeah. But it does add it adds the other type of victory, right? The what is it? The fourth desire. What is it? Why am I? Or not a desire. It's the whole lock scar. Temptation change, right? Yeah, no, that's right. And then the medium adds remembrance. So it's basically just adding another temptation, right? Sorry, I'm still refreshing myself on a lot of the concepts of the game, so if you mention something that I'm not all that hip on, I have to look it up, so... to tell you the truth, I haven't I've played the dancer a few times, I've played the medium a few times, I've played the priest a few times, but most of my victories have been done on like the aspirant or the doctor or any of them that don't add a lot of variation to the game itself. Like right now I'm doing aspirant and instantly going to the Glover and Glover job, killing my boss until I can get a decent salary at that. Speaking of which, I got 39 seconds on my tentative evidence. It's about time I tried to kill my boss again. Bright young thing. Which one's that? Give me a sec. The Nepo baby start. Oh, one of the legacies, right. Honestly, it's been so long that I couldn't tell you what my first win was on. Bright young thing sounds about right, though. It was my first victory had to have either been on bright young thing, aspirant, or physician. I would probably say it was probably on physician. Having that extra money just without having to work for it is so much nicer. Getting your Glover and Glover job to where it's actually paying you a decent amount of money and then maintaining that is just a pain in the ass. No scandal on the doctor, right? I can't tell you how many times I've just accidentally lost my Glover and Glover job by having it active when I have suspicion or what I can't remember what the hell it's called. You know what I mean? Brain not work. Okay, so killing our boss. What do we need to let lapse? We need our lips to lapse. Our talk. Take that. So I need 6 level 1s right now, and I only got 3. Exploiting the gaiety patrons gave me more money than Bright Young Thing's inheritance ever did. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, if you ask me, the biggest... If you ask me, the biggest money earners is the board position at Glover and Glover. I mean, it's easy to maintain, and within a short while, like when I'm still getting myself ready for other stuff, like exploring all the locations, I can generate anywhere between like 200 and 300 gold just by having it passively run along, right? Okay, how are we doing here? Being a little bit more careful because I want to see what's going on. Collection of essays. We'll need those later. It's like Moreland's finally lapsed. Yeah, the only bad part about doing the commissions is just how fidgety it is. It's really good when you're like getting your final abilities up, because it gives you, or when you're converting aspects, because it gives you erudition and glimmer, right? Never really pushed the occult patrons. You mean the commissions? I mean, I've run with them, like I said. Yeah, I mean, eventually I have to, because either A, I lose my job, or B, I need the money that they give me for something else. So eventually I'll move over to that, away from G&G, but usually not before G&G earns me a fucking fortune. So okay. We are waiting for lips to cycle. Looks like we have despair building again. Why is our money so low? Well, let's grab some opium. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. So let's look into hiring us another thug. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, hiring us another thug. Yeah, like I said, the only downside, especially with this mod, the loot mod that I have, the only downside of using the commissions is the fact that it's fidgety. I mean, you have to do a lot just to get that. With the G&G and the loot mod, I don't even have to think about it. I just get the money while I'm doing my thing. Okay. Oh, Cultist Club. I'm surprised I didn't have that already. Okay, what are we looking for? Health. Should probably keep the Mantis going since we don't have any fascination building. Don't need that, as cool as that is. Let's keep exploring. It's really weird. Usually I'm getting thugs when I don't want them. Give me some time to earn up some money for Borlands. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's see. That's all my health. God dang it. I'll have to wait until something regenerates. Been committing to G&G less these days. Did some math. It's easy to get your strength skills high enough. 1 funds every 45 seconds, and upgrading it with Forge gives you 1 funds. Yeah, 40 seconds. Oh, so Mr. Alden, you need to kill him. So, yeah, the Mr. Alden level is like the worst level of Glover and Glover. You need to kill him, and then kill the guy that comes in after him, and then get the board position. The board position, board of directors, 4 funds every 50 seconds. Which is unbelievable. And of course, the only thing that you need to watch out for is anytime you're going to get notoriety, you have to stop your job for a little while. sure. Sure. Well, I'm still getting my lore. I haven't even got the lore that I need to start my cult, which sucks. Still looking for the edge for that. However, let's see, what are we doing? Nothing. Shit, I can probably split up this level. What is it, a level 4? Probably split that one up. I'll worry about that later. Are we, fascination? No. We'll wait. Hey, yes, okay. Bonk. And let's let that run. End our job. Oh, wait a second. Not yet, not yet, yeah, not yet. Wait. Yeah. I'll get them eventually. That's one of the reasons why I like building up my Glover and Glover initially, is to get me all the Morlands and Oriflamme's books. God dang it. Illness. I was gonna do another Mantis run. Let's do another Mantis run while that's going, since the fascination's gone. Okay. Yeah, I had a good set of books going there for a while. I'm still reading through them. But, I had to stop to do, another, assassination attempt on my boss. Which, bonk, there we go. So, that's next. Just a little bit of mystique. I've already done the first level, so I got Alden dead already. Right now I'm working on the other guy. So we'll see how well that works. Hopefully I can get him. It's only a level 3 edge assassin, so probably a good chance it's gonna fail. The level 5 assassin, the level 5 edge guy is probably the best for it. Should I start looking for locations? What am I doing with my search right now? Oh, Morlands, that's right. You know, let's leave it there. Anything? God damn it, wrong one. Okay. Let's get rid of the illness. Let's see, still working on languages. Yeah, manual labor, I find, you know, you get barely more than what you use. So, you know, if you don't have to spend money on anything, you'll slowly tick up. But you know, I mean, you can't really do Morlands effectively with it. Nor can you do, you know, maintain, like, I guess you got your vitality for your illnesses, but getting rid of, like, despair costs money, and that'll help you tick it down, which kind of sucks. Painting, yeah, painting's a good one too. If you can get the, so I only got my skills up to, or my skills themselves, I only have at level 2 right now. And I don't really want to increase them anymore until I get through my books. and until I get... What else did I need? I also wanted to start working with my aspects and getting those all squared away too. So we'll see how that goes. What did I do? My minion has not returned. Oh, great. Crap. Oh, well. I guess we get to wait some more. So that's fine. I have other things that I can do. Let's talk. And what were we doing here? Oh, yeah, we can do some more Moorlands. Bonk, 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 and bonk. So Moorlands is good for another 6 gold. Sanskrit Scholar. What's this one? Latin? And after this run, I should be able to start my cult. I really like the painting, but I gotta admit, I'm not as good at it as I should be. I'm not as hip on all the options for it, but I like the idea of it. And like a lot of the times, I'll use it to get rid of despair. Assuming I'm not. It's kind of hard to do it when you have Glover and Glover running, though. Shit. Get my funds low. What do we got here? Another book. That one's in Greek. Oh, nice. The notoriety didn't build tentative evidence, which is awesome. What I usually do is push them to level 3 quickly. You can do it easily enough with just studying the attribute. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Having 4 of each attribute card is well comfortable for me. Yeah, that's how I get my final level too. I usually go for the library, and then on my top level skills, I do the opposites for the library, so I can complement it with my aspect working. I have to look it up every time because I can't remember that much shit. Open soul and silent intensity. You're exactly right. I don't know how the hell you remember it, but you're still right. It's just too much information. I mean, I've done every one of them at least, a half a dozen times. But for some reason, I still end up having to look it up. It's just too much information for me to retain. Yeah. And I don't not have that kind of brain, but the ADHD really fucks me in a lot of that stuff. Like, if I don't keep with it, I'll lose it really quick, which kind of sucks. Damn it. And if I didn't have notoriety, I'd probably use that rumor. Okay, fine. I have way too little money, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, I definitely don't want to gain more notoriety, so I'm not going to use that rumor. True. Hey, there's my edge. Yep. That is on it. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's keep our dreaming open to get rid of that bad health. How much I got on that peculiar rumor? Now let's go ahead and use it, I guess. Shit. Oh, I can't use it. So my search is pretty much occupied longer than that. I have way too much money sunk in it. So, oh well. Is what it is. It's the disadvantage of sinking so much money into the moorlands. This mod that I'm using allows you to put in 5 funds and then continue with it, if you still have the money to do so. Ugh. Getting it a little dry here. Already finished my coffee, though. Okay. Yeah, it sucks, though, that I wasn't able to use that room, or I would have been able to get a guy quicker. Dude, how much longer on that notoriety? Yeah, and it's really important, too, because I can really... my brain does a really good job of holding on to and being able to remember extensive knowledge as long as it's something that's important that I'm doing, right? Like, the only thing that my brain holds on to that isn't like that is absolutely useless knowledge, right? If it's useless... God damn, dude, hold on. If it's a useless factoid, I'll hang on to it forever. Yeah, exactly. If it's important and it's something that I'm doing a lot of, then I can retain it for extended amount of time. But if it's something that's important that I'm not doing, it's just like instantly forgotten. So if I don't write it down, dude, ADHD is just a bitch. It's like when I picked this one up, so I don't remember if I was saying this earlier, but I played this all the way to the 55% achievements and then put it down for a while, decided to give it a rest. And when I came back to it, I literally had to play another game and go through the wiki to re-remember all the processes. It only took one game to do it, but it's still... I mean, I had no idea what I was doing the second I booted it back up. And that actually makes it really harder to get back into it. Like, my ADHD will prevent me from getting into it because I know it's going to take that much more effort to be able to catch myself back up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Building fascination, we're good on that. Actually, I got some of that that's going to go into it in a sec. Still getting dudes. 128 seconds on the notoriety, as long as that guy doesn't suck it up. Let's continue with that. Should also... I'll do some Mantis, even though I got that fascination building. We got here orchid transfigurations. In Latin, no less. Okay, let's get that translated. So that finishes our Moreland. How much money do we have? Not enough. Then I'll, actually, we're almost done with our notoriety. We got less than a minute, or almost a minute on that. And then we can make another assassination attempt. Son of a bitch. Oh, at least we can look at that peculiar rumor, right? Be nice once I get some decent Forge followers so I can get rid of that shit instantly. How's the fascination doing? He says as he goes back into the Mantis without checking first. Okay, books are still going. Not really disappointed that I'm not able to do Morelands right now since I got a nice stack of books to get through. You have a small enough amount of mystique that you could hide the mystique and the notoriety in your work verb. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I just prefer it not to be there to begin with. I mean, I also have, oh no, I guess I couldn't do that. Never mind. Yeah. Nah, I'd just rather wait until it goes away. I have, like I said, I have other things that I could be doing. God damn, is it break time already? How the hell does that happen so quick? I swear to God, I just took a break. Anyway, this Storm of the Game Signed Like Scum. We are currently playing, Cultist Simulator for the PC Windows platform. If you like what we do here, you can catch us every Monday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just hit that follow button. That's GMT-6, by the way. If you can't catch us live, you can catch us over on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button and know we're coming out with new videos, which is pretty much every day. I do enough to at least put out content every day. And shorts every weekdays. Let's see, what else? You can catch our other social media platforms as well as our schedule and our abouts on both of these platforms. Yeah, at least I can start my cult, exactly, and start pulling in my followers. And that's it's Forge on notoriety, or is it Heart? I can't remember. Anyway, abouts, social media platforms. I'm going to take a short music break, and I'll be back with some more Cultist Simulator.